Say no more. So let me get this party started. Does anybody remember what was the last thing we looked at in functions? The last thing. Does anybody remember? Anybody? Yeah? No? Maybe? Serena, remember the last thing we did in functions? Akira. Okay, I see Serena on mute. Yes, Serena, tell me.
What's the vertical line test? I was never I watched the video.
So now we covered that,
Mm.
but we also looked at the inverse function. That's the last thing we
Mm.
looked at. So here what? Let us do an inverse function question, the hardest kind, because that is the one that's most likely to come for the exam. We'll do some examples on that. Then we'll look at composite functions, and then we'll start the worksheet. Right. Right. Are you excited? Give us some vibes now. I'll find out we're dry today. Are you good? Are you excited? It's gonna be vibes and it's gonna be real easy. It's gonna be cake. Akira, come, give me gas, give me gas. I see Nikolai on mute.
Yes, sir, yes.
I
I
sit
feel
down.
like
Real
I feel like
excited.
sir,
Yeah, talk to me.
I feel like everybody wanted to relax for Monday and Tuesday, sir.
I feel so. I feel so. But here what? Carnival, I'm gonna be doing some lives. When I get the chance, I'll get a little chance. I'll do a live. Nikolai, I want to do the 2026 paper in extreme detail. You know how we just do it. So I'm gonna take a whole day and just do that. Go through the whole paper in extreme detail.
Yes, sir. I gonna be there for sure.
Nice, nice. It'll be like a 7 hours. I would say if everything goes to plan, maybe less, right? But vibe is to stick up most of a good bit of the time. So, but it doesn't be boring at least. I hope it doesn't be boring. Yeah.
I say it wouldn't be boring, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So who wants to start off with the first question? I'm not saying boy, as a tongue twister there. Who wants to start off with the first question with me? Need a volunteer. The first question, Nikolai, not you. I know you're excited. You know what?
Yes, I don't know the procedure already.
Let me call Vanessa. Vanessa, Vanessa.
Yeah.
If you like it, I hide. Right? Okay, so let me just call this function v of x. It kind of sound like a vex, right? And let's just say the function looks like this. It is 5 plus 2x all over, hmm, all over x. Okay, so Vanessa, do you understand that you have a function here, and whatever you're putting into this function, I would just say put 1 into this function, right, Vanessa?
Mm-hmm.
You would replace x with 1 over here, and that would give you an answer, and the answer would be the y value. Yeah or no?
Mm-hmm.
We're on the same page right now, right? So it's for a function you put in an x value, and it gets a what value out?
Why?
Excellent. So we want to find the inverse function of this. So the inverse function of that would look like v minus 1x, which stands for v inverse x. Do you remember what the first step is?
Substitute y instead of x. Well, switch.
Right, because v of x is actually y. The function will actually give you y. So you're going to start off by saying y. You're going to say y is equal to 5 plus 2x all over x. Great. So what did we just do? We let v of x be equal to y. What's the next step?
So switch the x for y.
Right. So anyway you see y, we're going to write instead.
X.
Right. Okay. I'm going to write 5 plus,
2y.
right, all over.
Y.
Great. So we swapped x and y. All right. This is the tricky part. This is where things go ballistic. Yeah. Ooh. What we got to do next?
Um, Flip the equation. So 5 plus 2y over y and is on the left side and x is on the right.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. You could do that.
Well,
You
let's
could
do
do that.
that. So,
Okay, let me do that. I mean, that's fine. I was going to do that a slightly different way, but
oh,
let me see how you're going to continue with this. You didn't do anything illegal as yet. This is fine. Okay, what to do next? Or what is our objective here? What you want to do? You want to do what?
I like. Okay.
In this whole step, this is a hard step. You have to make what the subject of the formula.
Y.
Right. So this is where things get complicated. Make y the subject of the formula. So
Okay.
guys, if we want to make y the subject of the formula, then wherever y is, and it's supposed to be the only thing on that side, think about it. If you want to make something the subject, like let me just say I had 5 plus x is equal to 2. If I wanted to make x the subject of the formula, what would I have to move across here? Somebody tell me. If I had 5 plus x is equal to 2, how would I make x the subject?
You will move across the 5 over the other side equal sign.
Yeah. And you see x would be by itself, right? So we want to apply that same concept over here. That exact same concept over here. So Vanessa, right now we have 5 plus 2y all over y is equal to x. Now, Vanessa, do we like working with fractions?
No.
No, we don't. So maybe we should probably get rid of the fractions first, right? Maybe.
Mhm.
Now, there are two ways you could do this. You could cross multiply, or you could multiply by what on both sides?
Y.
Yes, right? Because I have y in the denominator. If I multiply by y on both sides, it's going to cancel off. But for some reason, students prefer the cross multiplication method. So this is what the cross multiplication method is going to look like. So guys, x is the same thing as x over what? X is the same thing as x over. Wait, let me just do a survey here. What would you all prefer to do? Would you all prefer to cross multiply, or would you all just prefer to multiply by y? Let me hear.
Reply.
Serena, what would you prefer to do? Cross multiplication or just multiply by y on both sides since y is in the denominator?
Probably multiply by y on both sides.
Okay. Vanessa, which one do you prefer?
Multiply by y.
Sienna, what about you?
Multiply by y.
Ria, just because everybody's saying multiply by y, that don't mean you're a multiply by y stan, eh? You gotta
Multiply by y.
okay. Now we like cross multiplication, but Kaylee, which one would you prefer? Again, just because the math is saying multiply by y, that don't mean you could be a multiply by y type of girl. You know? Maybe you want to cross multiply. Be honest with me.
So, well, in school, the way my teacher told me is to cross multiply. So I guess I'm more comfortable with that method.
You see, I like the honesty, right? I like the honesty. But did you know you can multiply by y on both sides?
No.
No, you see, it's a good thing you come today and you see a different way to do it. So I'll hear what? To satisfy everybody, I'll do both methods. And Kaylee, you'll see how the multiplying by y works. So Kaylee, we understand that we want y to be on one side, right? And we want y to be on one side. We want it to be by itself. Real lonely, real sad. Right? We want it to be listening to Juice WRLD 3 o'clock in the morning. It by itself. Right? Yeah, Kaylee, that's what we want, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There's a problem though. Right now, y is in the denominator and it's in the numerator. We don't like working with fractions. So maybe it would help if we could get rid of it from the denominator. So, Kaylee, right now I'm dividing by y. What would I need to multiply by such that it would cancel off with the y to get rid of it in the denominator?
By y?
Yeah, if I multiply by y, wouldn't that cancel off with the divide by y? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
And if you do something on one side, you have to do it on the...
You have to do it on the other side.
Exactly. So we could choose to multiply by y on both sides, and you understand why, right? It's going to cancel off here, and we wouldn't have to work with any fractions anymore. Understand? or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I understand.
Blessings. Just to make sure nobody is lost, I'll put the full work in. I don't want anybody to get confused. So I'm gonna put it here. I multiply by y. And you can see for yourself, no, this is not, I'm not doing magic here. Although some could say I'm a mathematician, but I'm not doing any magic over here. I showed already full working. And this is just going to be x by y. Is there anybody confused or like we okay with everything so far? Is there anybody confused? Tell me if you're confused. Alia, I need to know, Come on, come on. If Alia understand, give my hit notes some vibes or something now. Let me know. Are you good? Kelly, you good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Vanessa, the y and the y cancel off over here. So what is left on the left-hand side?
5 plus 2y.
Great. 5 plus 2y. And what is left on the right-hand side?
xy.
Ah, so remember, Vanessa, we want y to be by itself. We want it to be listening to Ravi B. We want it to be lonely, right? Radhika, why leave and go kind of thing. So, Vanessa, you see now y term over here and a y term over there. Yeah?
Mhm.
You seeing that? Again, we want y to be on one side. Pick a side. Which side do you want it to be on?
Left.
Left? Okay. If we want y to be the only thing over there, well, we had to move across something. Right?
Mhm.
We had to move across.
The xy and put the 5 through the 5 on the right.
Yeah, we had a 35 on your right. What are you doing there? Right, move it across
Gonna
there.
a minus.
Right? Okay, so this is what we just did. We said we wanted y to be on the left-hand side, right? So we want all the y terms to collect on the left-hand side. Great. But if it's not a y term, we'll move it across. So is this 5? Does the 5 have any y's in it?
No.
No. This is not a y term, so we move it across. Great. So what do I now end up with, Vanessa?
2y minus xy plus 5. Well, equals minus 5.
Okay, good, good. Yes, nearly slip up there, right?
Aye.
Now again, we want to find for y. Does this have y in it?
Mm-hmm.
Does this have y in it?
Mm-hmm.
So that means we could factor out what?
Y.
Great, because both of them have y in it. We could factor it out. So if I factor out y from 2y, what will I write inside the bracket?
2 minus x.
Okay, okay, I see ya. Scholar behavior.
Sir, I do this already.
Yeah, we did do it in class already, right? But people requested that we do functions again, so
Oh,
yeah.
my bad.
Right, so right now y is being multiplied by this entire thing. So what would I need to do on both sides to cancel off this? To just
Divide it 2 minus x.
by itself, right? So 2
Yeah.
minus. So we're just gonna divide. Again, I'm not skipping any work, and I don't want to look back at this and be so confused. And it's like, what the hell this man do? Literally just, guys, if I want y to be by itself, right? Do I want it to be right next to 2 minus x? If I want y to be by itself. Yes or no? Somebody answer, Ria. I don't know why they give him this treatment. What is this? What is this
Yes,
about?
sir.
Ria, if I want y to be by itself, do you think I want to keep the 2 minus x by the y?
No,
No, so what's the opposite of multiplying by 2 minus x?
dividing.
Exactly. So, and if you do something on one side, well, you need to do it on the other side. So by me dividing by 2 minus x, we could quickly see that it's going to cancel off on the left-hand side. So our answer becomes y is equal to negative 5 all over 2 minus x. So we just found the inverse function for v of x. So your last step is to replace y with the inverse function notation. So y is going to be v inverse x. Is there anybody here that was utterly confused? Akira, were you utterly confused at anything I did here?
No, sir.
Okay, good. What about the rest of you guys? Let me just ask. Kaylee, did I do anything here that was mind-boggling? That was insane?
No, sir.
Okay, that's good. Right? Now, Kaylee, you would have probably learned it like this in school, but it's good that your mind is opened up to more possibilities. Maths is not a rigid subject. There's multiple ways you can do the same thing. So let me do it like how your teacher would have do it in school, just what you're probably accustomed seeing. So you would have 5 plus 2y all over y, and we have equals x. Now, Kaylee, x is the same thing as x over what?
X over Y.
Nah. Kaylee,
X over 1.
yes. Where's 5 over 1? What's 5 over 1?
5.
Because 1 would go into 5 times, so
5
5
times,
divided.
yeah.
Right? What is 9 divided by, what is 1 into 9?
9.
All right, so x over 1 is?
X.
Great. So, cool. So, right, this is x over 1. Now I have two fractions, right? One on either side, so you could cross multiply. So, I'm going to choose to multiply 5 plus 2y by 1 first, it doesn't matter. Right, but Kaylee, if I multiply anything by 1, what am I going to get? If I multiply anything by 1.
You're gonna get back the same answer.
Right, so 5 plus 2y by 1 is just simply 5 plus 2y. And then we have y by x, which is just xy. So as you could see, we get the exact same result as just simply multiplying by y on both sides. Yeah, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So I'm giving you all 3 minutes. Please copy this working down. For those of you guys that understand this like 100%, let me give you all a question to do. So after this, we are going to look at some composite functions. We're going to dive straight into the worksheet. Right? We have a function t of x here. So I'm going to up the scale here. So if you know you're very confident in this, I'd like you to try question 2, because that's a bit more intimidating and it'd be a better use of your time. Jashon, long I never see you. Jashon, what's the plan? Are you good?
Yes, I go to
Nice. Glad to see you. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's Eve.
Just added to you Happy Valentine's Day. Just sound Happy Valentine's Day. All right? I hope all you're going to be posting up all your maths book and be like, I love on Valentine's. Yeah. Oh, I'm joking. Don't come at me. Yeah. So, 3 minutes. 1 minute has already gone. So at 5:36, I'm gonna take it that we have everything copied down, and I'm giving you all 2 minutes again to do question 2. So really at 5:38, I will start back. 5:38. Nikolai, all of this stuff is very easy, right? Oh nah. It's Nikolai here. I see Nikolai, but I'm not hearing him. Nia, is everything easy?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. It's sounding
Yes.
like it's a bit intense. Which
Uh,
part you feel like I lose you at? If I did lose you.
hmm. I mean, you didn't really lose me. So I think maybe I just did a little more practice with it. Because this is the first time I'm doing anything like this.
Well, hear what? Next question, you're gonna do it, wouldn't you? You're gonna get practice. Don't worry, you
Um,
will understand it. You will understand it. So just to give you, while the others are copying this down, I'll just go over it with you, right?
all right, okay.
So do you understand that a function is like a skeleton, right? Like you could, okay, let me not use any fancy words or anything. Let me just say I have a number. Give me a number.
5,
5. Okay, if I add 3 to 5, what will I get?
8.
Right. So what we just did, we looked at our function. So that function would be x plus 3.
Okay.
Because when I put in 5 and I add 3, and I get a number, and I get 8.
Yes.
Right. So based just on that simple example, you can understand that a function, you're putting in a value, you're doing something to it, and it's gonna give you an output. We call the
Mm-hmm.
output y. So,
Okay.
and in the inverse function, you're doing the opposite. So Nia, in our simple example, didn't we add 3 to 5?
Yeah.
The inverse function will just be minus and 3 because it's the
Oh,
opposite.
okay.
So I mean, it definitely gets more complicated because if you look at this example, it's 5 plus 2x all over x.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not as easy, but still easy to understand. See,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in the second line, you would see that I replace v of x for y. Whoa, why did I do that? Well, Nia, v of x represents the function. And when you put
Mm-hmm.
something into the function, what value does it get?
Wait, can you repeat that, please?
When you take a x value and you put it in into the function, you get a what value?
Why?
Exactly. So that's why in the second line, I said v of x, which is the function, would give you y. So we said y was equal to 5 plus 2x all over x. I wonder if that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
All right. And the inverse function does the opposite. It's switching around everything. You're doing the opposite of everything. So in
Mm.
the third line, you would see me swapping x and y. So anyway, you
Yes.
see a y, what would you write instead?
A X.
Great. And anyway, you see a x, you'd write a.
Y.
So you can see like we undoing everything, right? Like we reversing everything.
Yes.
Right. Now, the fourth line with 5 plus 2y all over y is equal to x. It's kind of unnecessary. You don't really have to do that. Doesn't help
Okay.
us much. What
Mm-hmm.
I want to draw your attention to is this line. Wait, sorry about that. I want to draw your attention to this line. So after you swap x and y, your objective is to make y the subject of the formula. Do you know what
Mm-hmm.
subject of the formula means?
No.
Nah? Alright, don't worry. If something is the subject of the formula, it means that you're gonna express. Okay, let me give you a practical example. Imagine you had 5 plus x is equal to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Is x the subject of the formula? Is everything equal to x? What? Okay, that might be a bit confusing. Okay, look at the left-hand side. Is x the only thing on the left-hand side?
No.
So is it really the subject?
No.
No, it's not the subject. So if something is the subject, then we want that term to be the only thing on that side. We want to express we want to express everything you in terms of x. So let me show you what I mean by that. Right now I have 5 plus x. If I wanted to make x the subject, tell me, what is the opposite of adding 5?
Minus
So if I
5.
were to subtract 5 on both sides, wouldn't that get rid of the 5 there?
Yes.
Right? So now x would be equal to 3 minus 5. What is on the left-hand side now?
Just X.
Right, so x is the subject of the formula now. Can you see how x is being represented in terms of 3 and minus 5?
Hmm.
Okay, that confused you. I hear it in your voice. According to the equal sign there, what's another way I could write x? X is actually equal to what? Because I hear in some confusion. So in an equation, equal. The left-hand side supposed to be equal to the
Right side.
Right. So according to this equation, x is supposed to be equal to what?
3 minus 5.
Right. So in doing that, you're saying that x could be written as 3 minus 5.
Mm-hmm.
So x is being expressed in terms of 3 minus 5. Because
Okay.
x is 3 minus 5, and we've seen that they're equal to each other.
Yes.
Yeah, so x would be equal to 3 minus 5, which is minus 2. So if you want to make something the subject, it needs to be only thing on whichever side it's on.
Okay.
Right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now when you look at this, right? Again, we want to make y the subject. You probably see now y on top, and you see now y on top.
Yes.
What is the y term on top? It's kind of
2,
hard to see. What is the y term on top?
5 plus 2y.
Now five is a number. That is, are you
Oh,
seeing are you seeing a y term there? Are you seeing a y anywhere but that 5?
no.
Nah, that 5 is just a number. That just represents 5.
Mm-hmm.
So this is literally 5, and we're adding to 5. You're adding 2 y's. So you're adding 2 y's. That's what it means. So if you look at the top, this is the y term. The y term is 2y. It's
Mm-hmm.
y term. Aren't you seeing a y in the denominator as well?
Yes.
So that's our problem. You see, what we're trying to find is in the denominator. We don't like working with fractions. You like working with fractions?
No.
No. So what I would advise you to do, there are two things you could do. You could multiply by y on both sides. Now, why am I saying this? And you just saw with your own eyes. Where was y? Y was on the top, and it was also in the... Yeah, we don't want that. Right? So if I multiply both sides by y, this and this is going to cancel off. That makes sense?
Yes.
Right? And the y is going to multiply by the x here.
Mm-hmm.
Since the y's cancel off, do we have any fractions now?
No.
No. So we end up with 5 plus 2y, because the y's cancel off, just equal to x by y. I'll lose
Mm-hmm.
you're with me so far.
No, I with you.
So this is a lot better, right? Because we're not seeing any fractions. There's no fractions over here. None.
Mm-hmm.
Back to what I was telling you about subject of the formula. If something is the subject of the formula, then it's the main thing. Whatever
Yes.
side it's on, it should be the only thing there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you notice there's a y term on the left-hand side, are you seeing a y term on the right-hand side as well?
Yes.
Yes. So when I was doing this question with Vanessa, she said that, okay, we want all the y terms to be on the left-hand side. So Nia, if that's the case, we already have 2y over here. Great. Does the 5 belong over here?
No.
Nah, so I'm taking the 5 and I'm moving it across. It becomes minus 5 if you move it across. All right? Does the
Mm-hmm.
xy belong on the right-hand side?
No.
No, so I move it across. So as you can see, we now have all the y terms on the left-hand side. And we have the constant term or the number on the right-hand side. Yeah?
Yes.
Are you seeing a y term here and a y term here?
Yes.
Yeah, I see in that. So we could factor out the y term. We could pull out the y. Because the y is... both of them have a y in common. I'm not sure if you're seeing that, but 2y and then minus xy. So we're going to
Mm-hmm.
pull out the common term, which is y. If I pull out y from 2y, wouldn't I just be left with 2?
Yes.
If I pull out y from minus xy, what I'll be left with?
X.
Not just x.
More minus X.
Right. So I pull out the y. So now y is on the outside, it's chilling. Now we want y to be the only thing on this side. When you look at this, y is actually being multiplied by what?
2 minus X.
Yeah, but we don't want 2 minus x there by the y. So what is the opposite of multiplying by 2 minus x?
Divide.
Right, so you divide both sides by 2 minus x. And in doing that, this and this cancel off. So it leaves you with what?
Y equals negative 5 over 2 minus X.
Right, so what's the subject over here? What is the subject of the formula?
Y.
Yeah, why? Why? Because isn't y being written as some other terms here is written in terms of x. I know it's a
Mm-hmm.
bit confusing, but watch. Y is equal to this expression over here. Isn't that expression in terms of some numbers on x?
Yes.
Yeah, so y is the subject. Because it's the only thing on this side, and everything is being written in terms of x. So y is the subject.
Yeah.
And the last step is to replace y with the inverse function notation. So if my function was v of x, then my inverse is going to be v to the power minus 1x.
Mm-hmm.
And that this represents v inverse x. So you understand the procedure? Or not?
Yes, I do.
You're
Yes,
sure?
yes, sir. I
Yes.
got to fix my mic, sir. My apologies for wasn't answering before.
That's okay. That's okay. You get through? Get through with number 2. And Nicola, you get through with number 2 or not?
Yes, sir.
Alright, word. So okay, just give me a verbal response. I'm not gonna bother with that chat thing. I want to hear us speaking to me. How much of you guys were able to get through it too? Or at least you feel confident? Actually talk to me. Akira, are you confident with number 2 or not?
Kinda.
Kinda? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do a roll call quickly. Vanessa, I see you send my working and thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
didn't know if I was supposed to, so I just sent
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Oh, listen, was send my working. I like that. Vanessa, you're making me proud. I feel I'm proud. Yeah. Big up yourself. And I see and you listen me your results the other day. Big up yourself.
So I had to send you back. Just not. Well,
Wait,
after class.
you're pulling a Marshall Montano. Give them performance. Get them. All right. Sienna, with regards to number 2, how are we feeling with that?
Yes, sir, kinda. I just get confused at like the part where you have to make y the subject of the formula.
Don't worry, that used to confuse me when I was like in your shoes as well. That's fine. That's fine. What I would advise you to do is apply these same concepts. Like, I know it's sounding hard, right? But Sienna, here was your procedure, right? You had to make y the subject of the formula. So, number 1, right, Sienna? If you see any fractions, are we going to leave the fractions there or are we going to multiply to get rid of the fractions?
You're going to multiply to get rid of it.
Right. Once you multiply and there are no fractions, you want to collect all the y terms on one side, right? Yeah, you with me?
Yeah, yeah. I think I understand it then.
And all the other terms, all the constants, you're gonna move it across to the other side.
Okay, sir.
The next step with these types of questions, you're gonna see more than one y term. And you probably would have seen that like instead of just seeing y, you're probably seeing like in this example, you had 2y here and you had xy. So there were 2 instances of y terms.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
So then you had to think to yourself, I want y by itself. So I need to pull out y from these 2 terms. So you pull out y, right? And then you know the procedure from there. You just divide to make y the subject.
Yes, sir.
Bet. All right. Ria, talk to me. Talk to me. How are you?
Uh, so I might need a little help.
That's okay. That's okay if you feel like you need a little help.
Yeah.
When I'm doing the question with Nia, it'll be like a tag team thing now. And they go both out, they will help me.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Samir, I see you just joined. Big up yourself, Samir. How are you? You good? Chilling?
Yes, sir.
Samir, what do you think of this question? Lights will go. A little tricky. A little tricky.
So that really easy.
That really easy? Okay. And if I were to ask you, what value would the function be undefined for? What would you tell me?
4 minus x over 2x plus 3.
You're talking about the inverse function? Or
Yeah.
okay, I can't I don't know what the answer for the inverse function is, but what would make this function undefined is when x is negative a half. You know why?
No,
Okay, can you divide by 0?
no.
Nah, you can't divide by 0. And when x is minus a half, if you put that into the function, what's 2 by minus a half? What's 2 by minus a half? 2 by negative a half. Anybody knows? 2 by negative a half.
1,
Minus 1. Where's minus 1 plus 1?
1.
Nah,
No,
man.
0.
0. So that's why I was saying when x is minus a half, the function will be undefined because the denominator will work out to be 0. It can't divide by 0. Sometimes CXC would ask that. It would ask that sometimes. So you need to know that as well. Right? But if you say it easier, take any word fits. Right? When we're doing other questions, you'll just send me a working to verify that it is easy. Make sure you're getting through with it. Nikolai, easy stuff.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's actually move on to doing part 2. Right? So Nia and Ria are they like twins? Are they like twins? And Kaylee, talk to me. Be really, really honest with me. Are you a fan of these questions or like they are a little
No,
fair?
no, 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 no.
Okay. Well, Nia, Ria, and Kaylee. Right? Let's work on this together. Kaylee, I promise you it's not as bad as you think. I know I'm saying that because I'm good at it, but I telling you, I was in your shoes at some point, and it was really difficult. But I'm telling you, trust me, Kaylee, it's not that hard. You could do it. It's the same procedure.
I trust you, sir.
That's good. Happy that you trust me. All right, so we're gonna have Nia start us off. Nia, what's the first step?
To let x equal y.
Not quite. We're gonna say let the function. The function here is called t of x as a function. So we're gonna let the function be equal to what? Like you said, y. Because enter function takes in a value and it spits out a y value.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is really a y. This is really y. So my second line should be y is equal to minus 3x plus 4 all over 2x plus 1. Kaylee, I do anything here that was rocket science?
No, sir.
No? Okay, you're good, right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Okay, good. Wait, Kaylee, you was any lives, and you was any lives? Your TikTok lives?
Yes, I was, sir.
And you in one of the videos? Like one of
No,
the math vibes? Like,
don't know. I
I
hope
was
I'm
like,
not.
yes, you are. And I was like, and you're good in directions. And he was like, no, sir, no.
Oh, oh, that was Baron.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I taken in your voice now, and I was like, no, no, I hear your voice before. Like
Yeah, okay, yeah,
I
that
know
was
you.
me.
Oh, right. So Nia, Ria, and Kili, are they okay up to this point, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir. I was fine until somewhere there.
All right. What's the next step? One of you guys. Like, what was the next step? What's the next step?
Now was to let x equal y.
No. So
Why the subject?
not so fast. We're skipping some stuff there. Skipping some.
Oh.
So the first step is to let the function be equal to y. Okay, we do that. Kaylee, you remember what's the next step?
So do we have to swap X inside of Y?
Right, we're gonna swap x and y. Right, so Nia and Ria, after you put the function equal to y, you're gonna swap x and y now. So one of you all, one of the three of you, what to do next? Tell me what the next line should look like.
X equals to negative 3y plus 4 over 2y plus 1.
Yeah, we okay with that?
Yes.
All right, cool. So after you swap x and y, what is the next step? This is the hard part. What is the next step?
Make y the subject.
Yes. So if you want to make y the subject of the formula, then all the y terms should be on what? All the y terms should be on on what? Look at this question. Originally, I had a y term here and I had a y term here. By the end of the solution, where was the y term?
On the left side of the formula?
It could be on the right side, right? But we typically put it on the left side. And the y term is the only thing on the left side. It's the only thing there, right? It's the only thing there. That is what it means to make something the subject. Cool. No. Let's take it. Let me take we time, right? Gonna take our time. So Nia, Ria, and Kaylee, would you all prefer if I cross multiplied or multiplied by the denominator? Or would you all prefer?
So we could cross multiply for this one.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do the other method, but cross multiplication will work just fine. Nia, you there?
Yes, sir.
Right. So Nia, Ria, and Kaylee. Do we like working with fractions?
No.
We don't, right? So Kaylee, what is in the denominator over here?
2y plus 1.
Right. So if we're dividing by 2y plus 1 and I want to cancel this off, what would I need to do on both sides? What is the opposite of
You
dividing?
cancel it.
Say that
You
again?
multiply. You
Right.
multiply
I can multiply by what on both sides?
2y plus 1.
Right. Nia and Ria, you understand what she's saying?
Yes, sir.
Right. Ria,
Yes.
if I multiply by 2y plus 1 on this side, notice how we have divided by 2y plus 1 in the denominator? We're dividing by 2y plus 1. It'll cancel off.
Yes, sir.
And Ria, if you do something on one side, you need to do it on the.
Other side.
So tell me what the left-hand side would look like. This is the part that a little confusing.
Yeah.
All right, so let me take your time, right? So I'm multiplying x by 2y plus 1, right?
Yeah.
You need to put 2y plus 1 in brackets because 2y plus 1 is an entire term by itself. Okay, cool. Kaylee, on the right-hand side, what are gonna cancel off? Or what is gonna cancel off?
The 2y plus 1.
The 2y plus 1 is gonna cancel off, yeah? Again, I'm not skipping any working. When you become really good at this, you don't have to skip any working. All right. Nia, Ria, and Kitty. Tell me if this line of working is correct. And if it is correct, great. If it is wrong, tell me why it is wrong. So Nia, let me ask you. You think it correct or you think it wrong? Let me start off
I
on this
think
side. Let me start off on this side. According to what I did here, does it make sense that it's just minus 3y plus 4?
yes.
Yes, be confident in what you're saying. It makes
Yes.
sense because we multiplied by the 2y plus 1 and they cancelled off, right?
Yes.
Right, so it should just have minus 3y plus 4. This side is fine. Let's look at the other side now. So we have x on the outside and we have 2y plus 1 on the inside. Ladies, are you all seeing that? We have 2y plus 1 on the inside. Nia, Ria, and Kaylee.
Yes, sir.
You're seeing that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Ladies, if I have x on the outside, does that mean that the x is only going to multiply by the 2y? Or does it mean that it's going to multiply by everything on the inside?
Everything.
Everything. Did we multiply everything on the inside by x in this line?
No, sir.
What needs to be multiplied by x?
The 1.
Yes. Nia, I lose you or you with me?
No, I'm with.
Right? When you have something on the outside of our brackets or binomial term, you need to expand it. You need to distribute the term on the outside across all the terms on the inside. So this plus 1 is going to turn to what? What is 1 by x?
X. 1x.
Yeah, 1x. Great. Ladies, we need to make y the subject of the formula. It should be straightforward from here. Can you identify what is the y term on this side?
2xy.
Right? That's the y term on the left-hand side. Could somebody, Ria or Kaylee, could you tell me what is the y term on the right-hand side?
Minus
Minus
3y.
y.
Great. Okay. And we want y to be on the
Left.
right. Do I have to move this across, or am I going to leave it there?
You leave it there.
Right. Should this be on this side?
No.
Nah. Because it doesn't have y in it, right? We should probably move it across. Does the 4, okay, the 4 does belong over there. Does the minus 3y belong over here?
No.
Nah. We should probably move that across. So, one out of the 3 of you guys, tell me, what should the next line look like?
It would look like 2xy
Yes.
minus 3y.
Take your time. When you move across something, the arithmetic changes.
Oh, right. Plus 3y
Right? Equals to?
equals to minus x plus 4.
Great. Now, some of you all would have written 4 minus x. That is equally correct. That's fine. Right? Because addition is commutative. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the order in which you write it. It's fine. Because both of them mean the same thing. Plus 4 minus x. Plus 4 minus x means the same thing. Right? Nia, Ria, Kaylee, did I lose any of you all so far?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. Kaylee, are you seeing y in both of these terms, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to pull out the y in common. If I pull out the y term, what am I going to write inside the brackets?
You're gonna write 2x
Mm-hmm.
plus 3.
Excellent.
Close brackets.
Now I want y to be by itself. Right now, y is being multiplied by what?
X. Well, 2x.
Not 2x. 2x plus 3. Right? Watch. Because y is being multiplied by this entire thing. So what would I have to do now to cancel off the 2x plus 3 to leave it with just y?
Divide it by itself.
Yeah, exactly. I would have to divide by 2x plus 3. Great. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2x plus 3. Now, in the exam, you don't have to be doing all of this tedious, like line by line working, eh? This is just for you guys to understand. So as you can see, the 2x plus 3 is cancelled off. And ladies, what am I going to end up with now?
It equals x minus x plus 4.
Mm-hmm. Are you listening?
2x plus 3.
What? 2x plus 3. Like divide, add.
Divide.
Yeah, because remember, to cancel this off, right? We had to divide by 2x plus 3 on both sides. So we divided by 2x plus 3 on both sides. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And my last line is to write it in the inverse function notation. So if my function was t of x, then the inverse notation for that would be t to the power minus 1x. That would be equal to this. Okay, how much of you guys, other than the 3 girls, got it correct? minus x plus 4 over 2x plus 3.
I got it, sir.
Serena, you got it?
Yes, sir.
I am
So I got that. I sent him working as well, but I got the same thing. But I kind of
Let me see what you do. All right, so x is equal to minus 3y plus 4 over 2y plus 1. Bam. The cross multiply minus 3y plus 4 by 1. Great. Then 2y by x plus 1x. Great. You pull out the x. 2y plus 1 equals to minus 3y plus 4. Oh, wait. What? I see that you factor out the x. But you probably shouldn't do that, Kaylee. Like, you see that line where you pull out the x? We don't care about the x. We just care about the y. So you don't know how to do that. The line where you
okay,
have
sir,
x.
okay.
I'm not bashing you or anything. I just
No,
saying.
no, no. I know. I just I
Yeah, you didn't have that. So that line where you have x by 2y plus 1 is equal to minus 3y
yeah.
plus 4. That was irrelevant.
Okay.
Um, yeah, then you pull out the y. Great. That's fine. That's correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Right, Samir? Yeah, that is correct. Nice. Vanessa?
So I mix up these signs.
Oh shucks. It makes up the signs. Wait. If you had 4 minus x, that is also correct, eh?
Wait, for real?
Yeah. If you have 4 minus x all over 2x plus 3, right, this is also correct. Why? Why is it also correct? Well, isn't it the same thing? Watch, plus 4 minus x plus 4 minus x. I mean, it's the exact same thing. Both are correct.
But I had x minus 4.
Or if you had x minus 4,
Yeah, that's,
cannot sus. So,
yeah.
right? And if you were to cross multiply, this is what it would look like. So, guys, the cross multiplication people, this is what you would do, right? So you'd write, so or, this is what you could do. So, guys, x is the same thing as x over what? Guys, x is the same thing as x over what? Does anybody know?
X over 1.
Great. And you cross multiply. Right, so you write x by 2y plus 1 because I multiplied this multiplied that first. And then it's gonna be 1 by this entire thing, which is just minus 3y plus 4. Then it would expand. And if you expand, you can end up with 2xy plus x is equal to minus 3y plus 4. You move across all the y terms. Move across everything that is not a y term. So you're gonna end up with 2xy plus 3y, and that's going to be equal to 4 minus x. Actually, Sienna, you're correct. You're correct. That would also be a correct answer. And I'll show you why shortly. But Sienna, I'm going to get that same answer with how I'm going here. If I factor out the y, that's going to be 2x plus 3 is equal to 4 minus x. Sienna, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, as you can see, we're going to get the exact same thing you got. And then I'll divide both sides by 2x plus 3. And I'm going to get 4 minus x all over 2x plus 3. Now, let me show you why your answer is equivalent to my answer. Oh, wait. No, it wasn't you. Wait. No, it was Vanessa. Vanessa. Um, do you say you had gotten this or minus x? You say you had gotten something else. You say,
X minus 4.
oh, well,
Yeah, that's
that's,
not,
ah,
yeah.
never mind. Never mind. Yeah, But the three ladies are confused. Nia, Ria, and Keely. How are we now? A little less confused or like we understand anything? Let me know.
Yes, sir, I understand.
We sure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Keely, it seems like you good. Nia, be honest with me. Don't lie. Be 100% transparent. You okay or no?
Yeah, I'm feeling better now about it.
Okay, good.
Much better.
Okay, good. Happy to hear that. Is there anybody that need me to clarify anything? Vanessa, I want to know why you do it wrong. I want to know like where
It's just the signs. It's just the signs.
you on them signs, eh?
Yeah, I could never get the signs right. So
You gotta make sure it's a red flag if it's a green flag, if you know what I mean.
exactly, I colorblind.
Ah, yeah.
A joke, but that's a joke.
I figured to be colorblind is like really rare. It's like really
Yeah.
right. So are you all okay with this? Are you ready to move on to composite functions? Yes or no? Let me know what's going on. If we okay with
Yes.
this,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
okay. Akira, I didn't hear anything from Akira. Talk to my Akira. Let me know what's going on.
So, I wanted to send my picture, but my storage is full on my phone, so I couldn't send it.
Wait, boy.
But I
All I
got,
hear is Tassa, boy.
yeah, the neighbors playing and it's so loud. Yeah, but I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I just couldn't send my picture because my phone storage was full.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody getting married or
No, them people is just be practicing every day and it just be annoying sometimes because this go for hours.
yes, boy. And I hear them laughing and thing too. Yes, boy. All right, let's move on to composite functions. Composite functions is geek. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Composite functions is light work. Composite functions. Right. I need a volunteer. Any volunteers in the crowd? Any volunteers? Anybody? Guys? Any volunteers? Yeah, no, maybe. I need somebody to start off this with. I'll leave him a hanging, boy. Wait. That's all I'm feeling right now. Wait, boy. And anybody wanna make me feel happy, like a gaslight and all that? Oh my god. Um, any volunteers, man?
Volunteer, I
Oh,
guess.
thank you, Serena. Thank you for not leaving me stranded. You are Nikolai 2.0. Yeah. Because Nikolai does never leave me stranded. I'm surprised I didn't hear him, but I did tell him to give Ole a chance, so maybe that's why I didn't hear him.
Yes, sir. This is the form 4 class, sir. I go wait for the form 5.
Alright, cool, cool. But yeah, Nikolai, you see, it have people like you. Yeah. Right? Big up, Serena. I feel like someone I feel like everybody in this class has talked to me, you know. Everybody in this class has talked to me. I feel like some people just shy, I don't know this. Yeah. But let me go right, Serena. So Serena, when a composite function, what are you doing? You are putting a function into a function. You are putting a function, right? And this function is called the inner function. Right? You are putting the inner function, right, into another function. What do you think we'll call this other function? If the one we if we put in the inner function, you'd put the inner function into the what function? What's the opposite of inner?
The outer function.
Great. I'm telling you all, it's easier than you think. And let me give you a really, really easy example. Baby steps, right? Baby steps. Let's just say we had a function, and the function was 9x plus 7. Yeah, baby function. Baby steps. If I were to put 1 into this function, so guys, can we agree that I'm putting 1 inside the function? This is the function, and I'm putting 1 inside the function. Could we agree with that? Yeah? No?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So anywhere that I see x, what am I going to write instead?
1.
Yeah, because I'm putting 1 into the function, right? I promise composite functions is the exact same module. Where's 9 by 1?
9.
Right? You know what I should have put into the function? I should have put in 6 over 9. You see why I'm saying that? Because if I do that, right? What is 9 by 6 over 9?
6.
6 plus. Yeah, I'll stop with your brain rot.
6 plus 8, sir.
I like that one, Nikolai. I like that one. And with 9 plus 7,
16.
and with 1 plus 6.
No, sir.
Right. Okay. Is there anybody in class that is confused about the baby steps? I'm gonna do a roll call. If you don't understand the baby steps, you're gonna be you're gonna be I don't know what to say. It's gonna break your head. Akira, you okay with the baby steps? You understand I just put 1 into the function?
Yes, sir.
All right. Jashon, talk to me, Jashon. Like, did this confuse you?
Nah, sir.
So Jashon, you understand I just replace x with 1, right? That's all I do. That's all I did.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Keely, Nia, Ria,
So
Serena.
I'm wonderful. It's good.
All right. Sienna, Vanessa.
So,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
so
Let's go into the ocean now. Let's swim. So suppose you had two functions. You had a function h of x, and h of x was equal to 3x plus 7. Actually, let's say we have three functions, right? Let's just say we have a function g of x, and g of x is just 4x. And let's just say we had a function y, nah, z of x. And that was equal to 5 to the power x. You know what? Let me give you our fourth function. It's looking complicated, but it's actually really simple. And then we call this function alpha x. Actually, I'm doing all of this all. You can see that no matter how complicated it looks, it's actually very simple. And then we call this function x squared. Great. So in the first round, let's try to figure out what h of, right. So this is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to try to figure out hg of x. Now, who here thinks that looks complicated? Tell me. Be honest with me. Easy or complicated? If it's looking complicated, you can tell me. It's fine. Okay. Anybody? Or you find out looking easy? Tiana, what do you think?
It look kind of complicated.
Okay, I like the honest feedback, right? And Tiana, I want you to tell me, this function over here, which function do you think that would correspond to? H, G, Z, or alpha?
Um,
The H. It's simpler than you think. Which function has h in it?
Oh, the first one.
The first one, right? So the outer function is h of x, and what function? I mean, it right in front of you, right? That's g of x. So guys, by looking at this, the inner function is g of x. This is the inner function. And what do you all think the outer function is? Somebody tell me, what do you think the outer function is?
H.
Right. So remember how it is go, right? You are putting the inner function into the outer function. Now, maybe if I write this in a different way, it will all make sense. What if I told you you could actually write that as h, wait, watch. Bear with me, you'll see where this is going to go. You'll see. Now, if I write it like this is what I could also do. Does anybody know what g of x is? Does anybody know what g of x is or no? Yes or no? Does anybody know what g of x is?
Yes, sir.
What is g of x?
4x.
Ah, let's just recap that quickly, right? Let's just recap that. So, Nia, over here, and just seeing two functions, you're seeing h and g.
Yes, sir.
All right, which one is on the inside?
The G,
And which function is on the outside?
H.
Ah, let's just draw a comparison, right? F was the outer function, and like one was on the inside. So you plug one into the function, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same story here. I'm going to put this into h of x. And you'll see better over here, right? So Nia, I then wrote h and in brackets g of x. I kind of emphasizing that g of x is on the what? The outside or the inside?
The inside.
Great. And what is g of x actually equal to?
4x.
Right. Did I confuse you there, or like do you understand I just replaced it with what it was?
No, I good.
Alright, so according to what you're seeing here, Nia,
Mm-hmm.
what are we going to plug into the function h of x? What is inside? What is inside?
The 4x.
Exactly. So anywhere I see x over here, I'm going to replace it with
4x.
that is it. That is the whole that's the plot. That's literally it. So what I'm going to do now, anywhere that I see x, guys, if you are confused, again, I promise you, it is the exact same thing as this. One was on the inside here, so I replaced x with what? Why replace x with? Since one was on the inside. I replace x with?
1.
Great. What is on the inside now? What is on the inside?
G of x.
Which is?
4x.
Right. So anyway you see x now, what are you going to replace x with?
4x.
That is all. That is all. I promise. Like these things look harder than it actually is, but real simple. So you see this x over here? We're gonna write inside of x. Gonna write 4x.
X.
Alright, plus 7. What is 3 by 4?
12x.
And that's the answer, That's literally it. Was that hard or easy? Tell me, like, was that hard or easy?
Easy.
Yeah, it really not that hard. So you're gonna plug this into h of x. Let me do a little survey just to find out how we feeling. Akira, easy or hard?
So it's easy. I did the homework too, so was able to learn from the questions of the homework.
Great. That's good to hear. Jashon, be honest with me. Easy or hard? Can I hear in Jashon? Okay.
Easy.
All right, Keely, easy or hard?
It's easy, sir.
All right. I'm gonna just walk quick roll call fast. Vanessa, Sienna, Serena. Ria, Nia.
Easy, sir.
Easy?
Easy,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Mhm.
Form 5 people, I'm not calling on it because of obvious reasons.
Excuse, sir.
Yeah?
I find near Harrell X's, sir. 12 X's.
What?
What? What? I confused. Why Nia specifically?
No, because she was answering the question and she said 12X.
But that don't mean she have 12 X's.
Like,
Nah, so fine,
what do
sir.
you think I am?
I don't know, eh? Nikolai, that was all allowed that time, and boy. Hey,
I think I know what people mean, but they just don't want to say. But anyways, bottom.
I just travel all the boys, eh? But I don't know, like, I feel like I just kind of ease up the girls now. Because I have trauma. Like, anytime I tell my girlfriend a joke, I just get licks, boy. Just get licks. Well, no, actually, I don't actually get beaten, but like, sometimes, but let me just stop what I'm saying. I, I know, like, the gents would be okay with the jokes, you know? Yeah. And Nikolai, am I cool with the jokes?
Yes, sir, I know, man. What you sir?
Yeah, but as 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 like an older brother, or as like a role model, you really have to be careful what you say to women. You have to be careful. I'm telling you. I'm sure you would notice. I'm sure you would
Yes,
see
sir.
it with your mom and your dad.
Yeah.
With your mom and your dad. Yeah. But anyways, let me continue. So I need a volunteer. Who to call, boy? Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Kelly, you there?
So you call me so much times for the same man already, so you have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna call somebody else then. Vanessa. I see, but I call Vanessa so much times too.
That was what? That was like twice.
Okay, I'll call them more than Vanessa. Vanessa, let me just say we had g h of x. What is the inner function now?
Each of X.
Right. What is the outer function now?
G.
Yeah. You're digging horrors or not?
No, why would I?
You're sounding like you're salty, boy. You're sounding like you're salty. This like it's probably saying like I's a OG student and he not calling me, boy. What happened to this man, boy?
Yeah, that's true.
Probably feeling like this, like I gotta light him up, when you feel he was right? Okay, my bad. So if h of x is the inner function, what am I gonna plug into the outer function? What is h of x?
3x plus 7.
So another way I could actually write this, I could actually write that as g, right? And on the inside, I can replace that with 3x plus 7. Does that confuse you?
Mm-mm.
So now anywhere that I see x in g of x, what am I gonna write instead?
Wait, so say that back?
Okay. So,
No, I know what to do, but I didn't hear you.
right, so we have a function. What function is this? H, G, Z, or alpha?
G
Right.
and
And what is inside of G?
each.
Which is 3x plus 7. So anywhere I see x over here, what am I going to write instead?
Gx plus 7.
Yeah, 3x plus 7. So I'm going to write 4, and I'm going to replace x with.
3x plus 7.
Was that hard? Or that
Mm,
one? It is. I need to be honest with me, Like I feel like I feel like I'm a a person like people would come to like if they're genuinely confused. Is there anybody here that's genuinely confused and they just don't understand what I doing? Okay. Um, Vanessa, call somebody. Call somebody, Vanessa. Call somebody.
so you want me to get on, like, jumped online?
Yeah, I'm on protection. I'm on protection. Okay.
Um,
Randomly.
I don't know. Uh,
Hmm.
I Akira.
Okay. Akira, you were volunteered. Akira,
Yes,
finish
sir.
the sentence for me. You're gonna plug this into what?
So you're going to plug that into X.
Into X. Hmm.
No, sorry. Into G. Wait.
You're going
What?
good? You're plugging?
Right, into G. Right.
Right. Because you're using g of x.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's finish this question, right? So we have 4 on the outside. How much of you all think that this is the correct answer? And how much of you all vote that this is the correct answer? Okay, so we have 1, we have 2. How much of you all would 1? Nobody would 1?
So it all was.
Okay, I saying like, so you see this line over here?
Yes.
You have to expand it and then simplify. So I'm asking, which one is the correct answer? Option 1 or option 2?
Oh.
So I have 4 on the outside. If you have 4 on the outside of a bracket, you'll have to multiply it by what? Area. You'll have to multiply that 4 by
The 3
and the
and the X, so be 12X.
right. Okay, that's it.
Plus, oh.
Hmm. Which one do you all think is the correct answer? 1 or 2? Yeah, which one do you think is the correct one?
Um, 1.
What about the rest of you guys?
Yes, sir.
I think one.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, because if you have something on the outside, you'll need to multiply it by every single thing inside the bracket.
So the reason I get confused, I just look away for like 2 seconds and then I see 28.
You can't do that.
So like plus 28 and I was like, wait, where that 28 come from?
Can't do that maths. Can't do that
And I was
maths.
like, oh,
Can't look
the
away.
4 by 7.
Can't look away one second. Okay, let me give you all one now. Let me see how much of you all actually understand. So I want you all to do let me see. I will make our life real simple. I want you all to do that one. And I want you all to do alpha G. Math students or physics students would have seen that before. Physics students would see that in radiation, alpha radiation, and math students would see that when they're dealing with sum and product of roots. And math students have seen it because of me. I just put in them fancy symbols so you know that it's simple no matter what. So I'm gonna give you all. Now 5 minutes is too much time. This is real simple. I promise. It could take 3 minutes. Try to figure out G alpha X and try to figure out alpha GX. got in trouble, boy. Like she hear me talking about she in the class and she started to call me, boy. God, that is a different, that is a different way, boy. Massacre. Um, 30 seconds remaining. All they get through, or they struggling. Vanessa, you there?
Yeah.
Right, so Vanessa, you got the first one correct, and based on what I'm seeing here, you get the other one correct as well. Great job.
Thank you.
Vanessa, you're on a roll, boy. You're on a roll. Like you're really mashing up this maths thing, boy.
I feel like I don't know.
Big up you, boy. Big up you.
It's just a good day, I guess.
And now you've been doing it. I see how you perform in school and thing. Yeah, right? Wait, what is that profile picture? It looked like okay, so it was a calculator at first.
No, well, basically is paranormal equipment.
I see
Yeah,
EMF, like electromagnetic field.
yeah. It's a EMF detector. So yeah.
You're gonna call Ghostbusters. That was from you watch that? You ever watch
Yeah.
Ghostbusters? You into like those paranormal stuff?
Yeah.
I see. All right, so I only got an answer from Vanessa. Time to do a roll call to see how everybody's keeping. Akira, we cooked or like let me know, let me know.
Nah, I think I get through.
All right.
Yeah.
Joshon, uh, how things progressing?
Finish your number 40s.
Okay, cool. So now you're working when you finish. Kaylee, yeah, no, let me know.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna send him a working right now.
All right, Nia,
So send you mine,
yeah, Ria, something. Oh, yes, send it. Let me
but
think
I
about it.
think I get cooked on number 4.
Yeah, you get quick with number 4.
Yeah, but I'm a working. So
You,
I think I'm working right, but just I got lost.
you got through with 3. Just number 4 you didn't get through.
Yeah.
But Ria, in question 4, right? You put in what? Like, you put in what into what?
Sorry.
In question 4, you plug in what into what?
Um.
All right, so Ria, what is the inside function? What is the inner function? Question 4.
G,
So you're gonna plug that into what?
the alpha,
Right? What is it? What is g of x?
4x,
Right. So any way you see x in alpha, you're gonna replace the x with
4.
no. What was it?
No, x square.
Nah. Yeah, we do that question together, right?
Yeah.
Um, Serena. Yeah, excellent job, Serena. That's correct.
Thank you, sir.
At this point, Serena, every time I send me working, I'll be like, you have like a what, like 2% chance of wrong. Sometimes it doesn't bother because I feel like it'll be correct anyways. Yeah. Right. Who else to check on? All right, Keely, let me see what you have here. All right, so Keely, we had to work on the working for number 4. It got the correct answer, but we had to work on the working. Does that make any sense? We had to work on the working.
Okay, sir.
All right, so let me do the question. So I feel like everybody would I get through with number 3, right? So in number 3, you have g alpha x. So what is the inner function here? Tell me, Keely, what is the inner function there? If it's g alpha x, what is the inner function?
The inner function is alpha x.
Right, so what are we going to plug into g of x?
We're gonna plug in g and then x squared.
Right, because x squared is alpha x, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So and we're looking at g of x, right? G of
Mm-hmm.
x is 4x, right? But we have x squared inside. So anyway you see x, you're going to replace x with?
X squared.
Right, so that's just going to be
4x
4x squared.
squared.
Easy, right?
Yep.
Right. For alpha g of x, we are plugging what into what?
We are plugging in 4x into alpha.
Right. And what is alpha?
Alpha is x squared.
Right. So anyway you see x, you're going to replace x with?
4x.
Now you have to be extremely careful here. You're going to put 4x in brackets, all squared. Because you're squaring 4x. You understand now or no?
Mm-hmm.
You're sure?
Yeah.
If you're confused about this, tell me no. Ria, tell me no. Ria,
Yes, sir.
you confused?
So can you explain number 4 one
Right.
more time?
So Ria, what is the inside function here? What is the inner function?
G of x.
Right. You plug in g of x into alpha. So first of all, g of x is what? What's g of x?
4x.
Right. G of x is 4x. Great. So I write alpha 4x. You understand that or no?
Yeah, because I did that.
Right? So anywhere you see x now in alpha, you're gonna replace the x with?
4. 4x.
Right, because what is inside the brackets?
Oh,
4x, right? So whatever you have inside the brackets, that is what you're gonna plug in into the function. So in the brackets we have 4x. So anywhere you see x, you're just gonna replace that with 4x. Understand?
yeah.
So we have 4x squared. Now what exactly does 4x squared mean? Well, that means 4x multiplied by,
4x.
right, what is 4 by 4?
8. 16.
It happens. It happens. Don't
16.
worry. It happens. And what is x by x?
X.
Nah,
X squared.
x squared. Okay, is there anybody that doesn't understand this? Come on. Do I need to do a roll call? Sienna, yeah or no?
Yes, sir. I was confused, but then when you explained, I understand. Like I didn't know what was going on, and then you explained, and I was like, okay,
You sure you understand?
yeah. Like I understand everything and how you.
Okay, well, I'll give you a question and I'll see if you really understand. Right, but taking your word for it for now.
Okay.
Um, Ria, you're good, right?
Yes, sir.
Nia, yes or no? Let me know what's going on.
Yeah, I was just a little confused with like this whole alpha thing because I never heard of it before.
Oh, You see, like alpha is just another letter. It's a Roman it's a Greek letter. Yeah, it's a Greek letter. The only reason I put that there is so that you gonna know, no matter how complicated it looks, it's the same procedure. This is just another letter, you know. This is just another letter. That's all. What?
Oh,
It would
okay.
have looked easier if it was like F of accent.
No, it's not that. I was just like, I mean, I got through it. I just was a little confused about that.
I see. Well, it's just a letter. Don't let it confuse you. Right, so let me give you all some more questions now. So question 5. Okay. Question 5, I want you all to tell me what yeah, good luck guys. Giving you all the same time. Take 4 minutes. Might need more time. Cool. Before we start, right, guys, if I have something like x plus y squared, would the answer be x squared plus y squared? How much of you all say yes? Tell me. Like if I had x plus y squared, would x squared plus y squared be the answer?
No.
How about the rest of you guys? Keely, would that be the answer? X squared plus y squared? If you don't know, tell me. If you genuinely don't know, tell me.
I don't know, sir. I don't know.
Okay, well, one of these questions you're gonna have a hard time with then. But give the question a go and try something. Try it. Boy, Serena, you don't stick, boy, way. Yeah, yeah, Serena, the first one is correct. Let me check the other one. Yeah, both are correct.
Yes, sir, thank you.
No problem. Okay, the time is up. Guys, did we cook or were we cooked? Akira, let me know what happened.
A little cooked, I don't know.
Okay, noted. Right, noted. Joshon, I still didn't get question 3 and 4. Like, I still didn't get a picture, you know. Yeah, that's my picture. Let's see it. You know, seeing is believing, right? Kaylee, you get through with 5 and 7.
So it might be just a little bit cooked.
Okay, but like, what gave you trouble?
The same, what's it called? The same thing you were telling me about with the
X plus
power.
Y. Yeah, yeah, that cook, yeah. How that feeling? Yeah, that.
So I understand the working, but it's like to solve it, like number five cook me.
I see.
Yeah.
How that feeling, you know. But this is the kind of question that come in CXC. So, Vanessa, you fall into the temptations, you fall into the trap.
I knew it.
Yeah. Because before we start, I asked you guys, okay, it's x plus y squared, x squared plus y squared. And I told you guys, no, that's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. You can't just square it. That's wrong. So, I definitely located a weak spot. So let's correct the weak spot. Okay, how much of you all had trouble with question 5? It's not a shame thing, but I need to know so we could correct it moving forward. Akira, number 5, had you in like a pinch?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kaylee, number 5, tricky.
Yes.
Ania, what about you?
Yeah, just a little tiny thingy.
Okay, okay. Vanessa, no for sure. You having trouble with that? Sienna, number 5.
No, sir.
You got trouble with that?
Yeah, I think it's number 7.
Number 7, that's easier one. Number 5, you do the binomial expansion, right?
Okay, never mind.
Okay, did you get 9x squared plus 49?
No, sir. I do something wrong that. I don't know.
Okay, if you got 9x squared plus 42x plus 49, that's correct. You get that?
No, sir.
Send me working. I'm gonna see what you do. All right. Okay, so it would seem that a lot of you all having trouble with number 5. So let's go. So first things first, what is the inner function here? What is the inner function?
HX.
Right. So I'm going to write what h of x actually is. What is h of x?
3x plus 7.
Right. H of x is 3x plus 7. And I'm plugging that into what function? What function does it look like I'm plugging it into? Look at the 4 functions. Which one does it look
Alpha.
like? Everybody agree, right? I'm plugging it into alpha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alpha x. What does that say? Well, alpha x says is equal to x squared. So anywhere that I see x, I'm replacing it with what now? Guys?
3x plus 7.
Yeah, 3x plus 7. So I am going to write open bracket. What? Somebody tell me. Open bracket.
3x plus 7 close bracket squared.
Okay, great. Now, a lot of you all would fall for this trap. How much of you guys said the answer was one out of these? Some of you all might say the answer is 3x squared plus 49. Some of you all might say the answer is 9x squared plus 49. Some of you all might say, yeah, that's the main errors. Out of the people that had trouble with this question, how much of you all did this?
So I did the second one. I said 9x squared plus 49.
I like the honesty. What about the rest of you guys? Who else did this?
I did the second one, unfortunately.
Okay, what about the rest of you guys?
No, sir, I just didn't finish it out. Like I didn't finish it out. I didn't know you had to square it.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't like I wasn't thinking that it would be alpha, and then I wasn't seeing the 3x plus 7 was the x. I didn't square it. That's where I went wrong. If I did know that, I would have done
all right, but we seen it, right? Because h of x is the inner function, right? So you had to plug that into the outer one. So h of x is actually 3x plus 7. That's what it is. H of x is 3x plus 7. So I replace h of x with the 3x plus 7. And Sienna, and you could see that this is on the inside.
Yeah.
This is on the inside. So anyway, you see x in alpha x, you're gonna replace that with that 3x plus 7. I need you to tell me if you're confused.
No, sir. I understand.
All right, so you understand that I figured out what I had to put into alpha, right? And I'm putting
Yeah, and
into
you
vector
square
alpha.
it.
Right. Cool. Now this is the correct working. Guys, what does 3x plus 7 squared mean? It means 3x plus 7 by
3x plus 7.
yeah, that's what it means.
So that's where I reach, and then I give up.
All right. Well, we know that if you have a bracket and you're multiplying something, you need to multiply all the terms by that term, right? Like let me give an example. Like over here, if you had 4, didn't we multiply everything by 4? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. So Ria, this is called binomial expansion, by the way, because you're squaring. Anytime you're raising something to a power. Okay, first of all, how much terms is he in here? As easy as I want to ask, how much terms is he in there?
2.
Right. So bi means 2. So binomial means 2 terms. Expansion means that you're multiplying it by itself. That's the proper way to say it. It's binomial expansion. So we have 3x plus 7 multiplied by 3x plus 7. In case any of you all are confused, what does squared mean? Like if I have 7 squared, how would you calculate 7 squared? Tell me guys, how would I calculate 7 squared? 7 squared.
7 by 7.
Right, so what do you think 3x plus 7 squared is? Well, that's just 3x plus 7 by 3x plus 7. When you square something, you are multiplying the number or the term by itself. Are we okay with that? Yeah or no?
Yes, sir.
So Ria, we're gonna apply the same concept. So we're gonna start off with the 3x. So Ria, and you see in 2 terms inside this bracket?
Yes, sir.
Right, so we're gonna look at the 3x first. So the 3x in this bracket is gonna multiply by everything in the second bracket. All right, and what other term we have here?
7.
Right, and 7 here is gonna multiply by everything in the second bracket. Cool. Let's do the multiplication in green first. What is 3x by 3x?
9x.
Make a mistake. So 3 by 3 is 9, right? That's 3 squared. X by x is?
9, x squared.
Right. Then we're going to do 3x by 7. What is 3x by 7? Imagine.
20.
Yeah.
21x.
Yeah. Imagine you had 3 x's and you multiply that by 7. Well, you have 21 x's. Is that a joke? I don't mean anything literally,
So
right?
I know.
Next thing. Or let's say like
I
this.
think Nikolai come from again. So damn.
Well, he did come for Nia.
I heard. What if
Nah,
I see next target?
Ria, Nia and Ria.
nah.
He learn. Right? So guys, I took this term and I multiplied it by everything in the second bracket. So what is the other term in this bracket now?
Uh
So we multiply
what?
everything by 3x. Now we had to multiply everything by
Oh, by 7. 7.
So what is 7 by 3x?
21x.
And we're gonna multiply next.
49. 7 by 7. 49.
Great. Now you need to look for like terms, right? I have a
So as
question.
soon as you drew the arrows, I did understand what you did. Like how you get the whole answer.
Well, you should draw the arrows too.
Like I was like, oh wow, it makes sense. Because I was wondering where the 42 come from, and I was like, oh,
Oh yeah.
duh.
Yeah, that was my mistake too. I don't
I
know
was
how
like,
to
where
figure it out.
42 come from?
Yeah, this is where it come from, right? So now we need to add like terms. I have a question. Is a x squared term and a x term like terms?
Uh,
No, sir.
No,
no.
no, Ria. X squared is one thing. X is
Right.
something else. The
Right.
only x squared term I'm seeing here is 9x squared. So I'm just gonna write back 9x squared. Are you seeing multiple x terms?
Yeah.
You have 21x's over here, and you have 21x's over here. I'm making your song real bad. Funny. We imagine your parents walking and they
Oh,
hear me saying this, they'll be like, "What?"
What are you talking about me, sir?
so the police come, the ex-police come. I
Babe,
told you, sir,
babe.
he was gonna come.
So it's 21x plus 21x.
42x.
Wow.
Wow.
I feel this is Nikolai we talking about here, you know.
No,
Yeah,
no,
let
no,
me say
no.
that.
No, sir.
I think we should say that. Plus
I think-
49.
Okay, is there anybody here that did not understand how I did the binomial expansion? Okay, are you way too quiet? It's kind of uncomfortable. I need to know if all you understand this. Like, this will come in CXC. And in more than just one question, you need to be able to do binomial expansion. Um, Vanessa, you was real quiet. Tell me, Vanessa, you understand this?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
yeah,
You're very, very sure.
yeah, for
Cool.
sure.
Okay. Who else was confused? Sienna?
Yes, sir, I understand. No.
All right. Jashon, binomial expansion. Let me know if you understand this.
Understand, sir, understand.
Don't worry, I give all that question to do just now. Right? Let's move on to question 7 now. Who wants to do question 7 with me? Actually, Sienna, you can do it with me. Because I think you was telling me you had some trouble with question 7. So Nia,
Okay.
okay,
Anyway, I think it's supposed to be question 6.
question 6. Gosh, boy, 6, 7.
Sir, no.
Mm, I was just
Immediately no.
Question,
So we were
question 6.
no.
That's
confusing.
question 6. I can't count now. Wow. Wow, I can't count now. So, Sienna, what is the inner function here?
The alpha and the x.
Nah, it's not alpha and the x. It's not like, it's
Alpha
alpha,
x.
alpha of x.
Oh, okay. Alpha of x.
Yeah, right? Because if you had if you have fx, you'd say f of x. So alpha of x. That's the proper way to say it. I don't want you to go in the people them school and say alpha of x. I mean, no, I don't want alpha and x. You're making it sound like Alvin and the three chipmunks.
Okay, so it's
You know about
alpha
Alvin,
of x.
right? You know about Alvin and the three chipmunks?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, no. Wait.
Good. But like, what?
Yes,
But
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't know that.
I
That's
know
good.
Theodore and then the smart
Yes,
one and then
yes. Right? So the inner function here is alpha x. So if the inner function is alpha x, and I'm gonna plug that into what?
into x.
Into h of x.
Oh, okay, into h of x.
Right. So I'm plugging alpha of x into h of x. So alpha of x is what? What is alpha of x?
X squared.
Right. So you can see for yourself that I have x squared and it's inside h of x. Remind me, what is the function h of x?
3x plus 7.
Right, and what do we have inside h of x over here?
X squared. So it'll be 3x plus 7 squared.
Nah.
No?
So we have x squared, right? So
Yeah.
anywhere you see x, you're replacing x with what?
With 3x plus 7.
No. Now you look at it again. So we have, okay, if instead of x squared I had 5, what would I do? Like h of 5. What would I do? If I had h of 5, what would that be equal to?
3x plus 7?
Nah.
Oh. Wait, I'm confused.
But let me go back to the baby step, right? Like the fundamentals. Did you understand this example?
Yes, sir.
So like whatever you have inside the bracket is what you're replacing x with. So if instead of 1 I had 5, what would it look like?
It will be 9 and then in brackets 5.
Okay, what if instead of 1 I had x squared?
It would be 9 and then in brackets x squared.
Yep. So it's the same thing over here. It's just gonna be 3 what? Have it
So
same.
it'll be 3 by 3x plus 7 plus 7.
Nah,
Oh, what?
watch. If instead of x I had 1, how would I write that? Go back onto the baby steps. If I had h of 1, what would that be equal to?
3 and then in brackets 1 plus 7.
Okay, what if instead of h of 1 I had h of x squared? Apply the same exact thing you just did.
3 and then in brackets x squared plus 7.
Right. What's 3 by x squared?
9? No,
Nah.
wait, what?
Okay, so you understand this line? What I just write just now?
Yeah.
Right. So you're multiplying x squared by 3. So 3x squared. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're probably getting confused because you're probably thinking it's 9x squared, but are we squaring the 3?
No.
No. You're multiplying the x squared by 3. So if you're multiplying something by 3, wouldn't you have 3 of it now?
Yeah, so it'll be 3x squared.
Yeah, it'll be 3x squared plus 7.
Okay, so
So like all I did was I just replaced x with,
you just repeat x with x squared.
yeah, because instead of x in the bracket, it had x squared. That's it. Understand?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So one question before you go. I need to make sure you're getting this question correct. Question 7. Let me just say you had a function f of x. F of x was equal to 2x plus 3. And we had a function k of x. K of x was equal to x squared. I want you to tell me what f, and I want everybody to get this correct, so we can end off on a good night. Actually, not too easy. All it's missing now is just the C. I don't know. Let's see what I did there. Anybody see what I did there?
Justification.
Oh. Right, so try it off more. Well, I'll leave in something there as a hint, as like a sample, right? I given all you 4 minutes to do the thing properly. Handle the scene. I know all you have it and all. I know all you have it in your hearts and in your brains. I know all you could do it. Way boy, Serena. You're bad, boy. You're bad. You're bad. Yeah, that's correct. Serena, at this point, I feel like you should start teaching. Start teaching maths. You should start teaching some maths. Yeah. If you need any help, you should message. You should message Serena. Serena is the goat at maths.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Kaylee, and Talia go in the same school? And you go in the same school as Serena?
Yes, sir.
I more than fine Serena could help you in maths, boy. If I ever bounce up, she could help you with maths.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. But Kaylee, I think you have it. I think you could get it correct. I believe that you could get it correct. For sure.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Vanessa, you get it correct. Good job. You do the proper thing there. So Kaylee, I'm looking at you. Yeah, I know you can get it correct. Come on, man. You have it, you have it. You have it locked in. I could see it. Ria, I love what I see in there, boy. Big up yourself. I was expecting you to draw the arrows though, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh, so I look at the arrows and I
See,
didn't bother to draw them. But I did use them.
that's good.
I did use their guidance. Thank you.
No problem. One thing, right? Sienna, one thing. You see how okay, so you have key of 2x plus 3, right? That's fine. But then in the second line, I see you have key of 2x plus 3 squared. No. You're not supposed to put the key. Okay.
That's for the
Sienna.
2x plus 3 squared.
Yeah, just 2x plus 3 squared. Because in the second line, you plug in 2x plus 3 into the function key. So it's just supposed to be 2x plus 3 squared.
Okay.
Okay, great job, Akira. Good job, good job. Akira, how you clean that storage?
I deleted some pictures.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna ask if you clean it with squeezy. Oh,
iPhone problems.
yeah, boy. iPhone again, yes. Well, I was saying, I have a phone with 256 gigs of storage and it's way too little bit. I had to get another phone. I look the next phone I'm gonna get had I have at least 512 gigs.
So you know what I just had to do with all the work you sent on the group? I just have to save it on my laptop on a file and then delete it from my WhatsApp.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because my storage it doesn't allow me to go on WhatsApp after.
You don't have WhatsApp on your laptop as well. You could always do that.
Yeah, I have it on my laptop, but you remember, even if it's on my laptop, I would have to delete it still to go on my phone.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey boy. If only I was richer, like if I like had one or two in months, I'd buy a little phone. Yeah. I feel like when I make it like real big, my students go over love me. I'll be like I'll give a like actual like reasons to get like a distinction. I mean, I'm not saying I don't have reasons. Yeah, like you probably should get a distinction, but like if like you'll get something if you get a distinction or two or something or one, you actually work towards it. But truth be told, I think everybody here could get one. I think y'all could do it, right? Um, I'm waiting on an answer from somebody. Kaylee, let me see what you do there. Yes, Kaylee, you were the person I was waiting on the answer from. Yes, Keely, that is correct. What I would tell you to do, right, Keely? You see how you have the square brackets? I would tell you to put that in a line by itself. So after you write 2x plus 3 squared, in the next line, put the 2x plus 3 by the 2x plus 3. Right?
Okay, so no problem.
Yeah, but excellent job today, guys. We handle everything really good. So yeah, I will see you all in the next session. If you didn't attempt the worksheet as yet, please do. In the next class, we will just be doing questions from the worksheet. Yeah. So have a blessed night, guys. 4 and 5 students are seeing only just now. Later, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye
Bye
bye.
now.